Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bone Device of Repentant. Today we're going to do a challenge run and we're going to do It's in the Cards. And with this one, I think it's just that we have a bit more chance, or it's mainly that we use cards to kind of progress. Hierophant, we'll use that straight away. I don't know if there's anything too special about this, apart from it's just a more possibility for cards and things. Shouldn't be too bad, just that we're going to be going around with no item rooms, but cards could give us damage for things, so it shouldn't be too bad. We should manage this okay. Guess I want to go in the secret room. Keys are okay. Without item rooms, keys aren't that big of a deal. Unless we get potentially a library. Maybe if we get money for shops, but I hate these green flies. They are the worst of all the flies. Just gonna be a long fight, and the spiders that he spawns really aren't helping it, especially with the damage output that I have. Pageant Boy dropped 7 random coin drops. Didn't get any kind of 5 or 10, but I guess that's a little bit more worth looking in what the shop. Take a soul heart. Blue candle or just the candle would have been nice, but then I would have lost the cards, which kind of defeats the point of the run. Although, again, I'm not too concerned when it comes to that kind of run where you can just change an item. It's not that big of a deal for me. Use the sun here so we can see the map. If we get a bomb, I will go back to the... Actually, no, I won't. I want that tinted rock instead. So maybe I'll search this floor for potentially a bomb if I don't get one. Freeze the heart's nice. I was too busy using my deck of cards to even see what that was. Another Hierophant. If that just keeps spawning out of the cards, that's going to keep me very alive. And the more of that, the better. I'm really looking for 2 bombs. One for the secret room and one for that tinted rock. Tinted Rock is first priority because it could give me Small Rock, which is a damager. And seeing as I don't have item rooms, anything that could give me damage is so much better. 2 Tinted Rocks, okay. Soul Hearts are also nice. I guess it's not too bad clearing the floor out anyway, just to get more cards. So it doesn't hurt do anything. I'm not in any rush on these kind of runs. I will go for the Tinted Rock now though. And 2 bombs. That worked out pretty great. I'll carry this for a little bit, I guess. The tears and range up could be useful. I just don't know how much it's going to cause problems for how I'm shooting. Another Tinted Rock. Very nice. So the worm trinkets have a lot of positives. I mean, this is a range and tears up, and also it shoots over rocks and obstacles, which is really good. Like, I've been able to just beat some flies there without having to put myself in harm's way. But I'm not a fan of the small rock. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm not a fan of the movement that it does. Hermit. Let's use the Hermit. Takes me straight into the shop. So I've got the Small Rock, which is a speed down, but tears and damage up. Which was really what I wanted. Let's see what it's like if I drop that. I think I'm better off without having the Small Rock. It's just too much of a problem when I'm trying to shoot. It would have been nice, again, for going over gaps or over obstacles like the rocks, but it would have taken way too long to beat anything with it. Booster pack, sure. We're holding all of the cards anyway, so might as well. Let's take the World and the Empress. Yeah. tower. I might as well use that now. And we'll take Liberty Cap, seeing as I'm not using any other trinket. So take Steam Sale first, half the prices of everything in the shop or any kind of buying items, and then we'll take Black Candle, which is evil up, so I'll get a Black Heart, and I am immune to curses, so at the start of a run or at the start of a floor where you can sometimes get Curse of the Lost or Curse of the Blind or Curse of Darkness, anything like that. I don't get any of those. If I did have one on this floor, it would be nullified. So if I had Curse of Darkness, it would become bright. If I couldn't see my health, I could then see my health, and so on. It's not a bad item. I'm just starting to take really stupid damage here. See what we got in here. More keys. Great. %40 for an angel room is possible. These are all just on such low health, they're exploding way too early for me to plan any kind of movement. And I did get the angel room, that's great. Got Mom's Heal, which is a range up. Needed some range, so that's not bad. And we'll take Sensor, which is a familiar that follows me around, has a light on it. If an enemy is inside of that light, it will slow them down, and any projectiles that go into the light are slowed as well. I think that's quite useful. I should have blown them up a little bit better, but that's fine. What we got? Hangman, we don't want Hangman. Emperor. Maybe keep hold of Emperor. Yeah, we'll keep hold of Emperor. Oh, I really should have kept hold of a bomb. There's another Tinted Rock there. Although Tinted Rocks now aren't a huge priority after getting a small rock, just for the hopes of getting some more soul hearts. But we are pretty healthy. I will use the moon, because the moon will take me to the secret room. Again, I have no bombs for this. So I'm looking for 2 preferably 3 bombs. This run has been giving me luck with wanting or getting the things that I'm after. So, it's still a possibility. Well, there's one bomb. Not a tinted rock, even though that could give me more bombs in it. I guess this first. I didn't need something that was going to give me more cards. Really. Realistically, I think I'm good for cards. No bombs in there. This is the kind of thing I'm really glad of having sensor for. These spiders, I wouldn't be able to outrun them with my speed. I'm really at that point where I don't want to backtrack to use this bomb. So I won't. Maybe if anything I'll go to the tinted rock. Yeah, I think tinted rock is the better option. And if that drops bombs, we'll go into the secret room because we're really close to it by now. Wrong kind of bomb, but it was the right direction. Again, great enemies for having sensor. Why are they not affected by mob? They should be slowed as well, shouldn't they? I'm sure they used to be. I mean, they're trying to be affected by it. That just is very confusing. I don't have the bombs for that anyway, so I don't really care about a short fuse. I don't like your jumping. I'd like you to stop it. Crackjack. It's a health up and a random trinket drop. Okay, you win. Dark Bum, familiar, that picks up hearts. When it gets a heart and a half, it has a chance to drop either a soul heart, black heart, spider buddy, or spider enemy. So it can be good for health, although they did make it not as good by the other things it can drop. But it's still good enough. And I got Lord of the Pit, I want to say it's called. I always forget what it's called. Which is just flight. Have they changed Dark Bomb? Because that look for drops is something else. Guess it's worth going in here. The advantage of having the slow effect is I can actually see where they are even when they're invisible. And because I got an extra, I was able to get that bomb in that room, I might as well do this. That worked out well. That's how it all went relatively good. Also, Lord of the Pit is a speed up as well, so I'm above just base speed now, which will help out when I need to run away. It's so nice not having to worry about skelly bones. Although this for a room is really sucky. These guys have a chance to spawn as either flies or skelly bones, but they always seem to be skelly bones more often than not. I mean, look how many that have spawned out of these so far. I've seen like 1 or 2 of them with flies and the rest have been skelly bones. And that's why skelly bones are the worst. Sure, use that for Dark Bomb. Very nice, and we'll use the world. Might as well go in here. Shouldn't have gone in here. Wooden cross, not worth it, because we'll lose it as soon as we try and leave that room. Wooden cross would give you a shield, 1 shield per floor. So you'd have 1 room of guaranteed protection, but when you get it in that room and you take damage as soon as you walk out of it, not really worth it. And great, because I really needed more money. Joker's nice, although I don't really have the health for it, but guess we'll see if we get the room. What else we got? No. Emperor. I guess we don't need the Emperor. The Emperor would just be if I wanted to get to the boss straight away, but that doesn't really matter. Whoops. My bad. There's options, might as well just buy it, because why not? Get the soul heart. Have a look what these are. Magician, not bad. Maybe I'll take Magician and have the Joker with me. Gish. I didn't even know you could find Gish this far into the floors. It seems odd. I thought this was like one of the first room bosses. Or am I completely wrong on that? I don't always like enemy shots that go up in the air like that because it just doesn't always seem to land where I think it should. That seemed like it was going to go much higher than it actually did. That was just me being dumb. Need more hard drops for Dark Bomb. We're going to take little Gish. Experimental treatment, do not like. We'll use a Joker now. And sure, we'll take Dark Matter, which is a damage up, and Fear Shots, so my tears have a chance to fear an enemy, which will make them stop shooting at me and run away from me. So if they're ones that do come running at you, like these ones, they get scared and just try and run away from you instead. So you have a brief bit of time where you don't have to worry about them. Ancient Recall, that's the one that drops 3 terror cards, right? Am I thinking of that right? I am. The Moon and Judgment, they don't matter. Strength, very nice. We'll take Strength. Strength is no stats up, so when I fight Mom and am very... Why did I do that? And I'm very weak, I'll at least get some damage. Half a soul heart. Yeah. Not going to complain about some extra health, especially when I'm as low a health as I am. But it's nice to actually be using Devil Rooms. It's not something I do very often because I just don't feel like I have the health for them. I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to using my health for them, but it's something like this where I feel a little more comfortable doing that. It's very nice. Because that guy was slowed, I guess. I thought he was actually going to move, but because he was slowed, he didn't have the momentum, I guess. I never actually mentioned what Gish is either, did I? Or Little Gish. Little Gish is a familiar that shoots slowing tears. So the tears do damage, and if an enemy gets hit by it, it has the slow effect. I guess I didn't mention it because I didn't really think about it because I've already got a sensor which is causing the slow. Have they changed how many hearts Dark Bomb needs? Because it doesn't seem like 3 and 1.5 hearts is actually giving me a lot of things. Hangman's useless as I already have flight. Okay, you've got to drop something now. Not exactly what I wanted. Definitely not that scene, as I know where the boss is. I didn't even think about the shop. That's how little I'm paying attention to this floor at the minute. Which could have a soul heart in it. That'd be pretty nice. So no to the soul heart. Guess I'll take the restock just so I can see. Nothing really of value. Okay, I've got good cards, so I should be okay for this. Maybe go to the arcade. Couldn't have given me the hearts. Get a lot of money, look. A lot of money, look. Jerk. It doesn't really seem worth it now that I've taken some damage. It wasn't worth it in the first place, but I don't come into arcades a lot either, and while I was in a run where I thought I didn't have to worry too much, I thought might as well come in here. This will teach me for changing how I do things. Okay, nothing of any value there whatsoever. So yeah, we got some pretty good stats from the strength card. It's kind of like a magic mushroom stat, I believe, where it's double the damage, which is why I'm now at 10. After only getting 1 damage up the whole run. And Magician is homing, which just will make things a little quicker. I don't have to necessarily aim at too much for myself. And this is going to be fine. We'll be done next couple of hits. And there we go. And we've got the screw, which is a tears and shot speed up. Tears would have been nice a long time ago. And Superfan appeared in the basement. I don't know what Superfan is. I don't actually know what that is, what that's a reference to. What item or anything. Anyway, that's another challenge done. So yeah, getting through the challenges, got something to go back to, but we're going through some of the easy ones still. Like I said before, they will get much harder down the line when I eventually get to them, but that'll be for another time. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.